We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Sky Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
At the plate, Leury Garcia. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Danny Mendick. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Wheeler, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 3-1. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One-1.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Corey Dickerson is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Encarnacion. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Dickerson stands at first with 1 out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Moncada, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Edwin Encarnacion will be next. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
Here it comes. Ball one. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two and one after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
From the stretch, Yastrzemski is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Abreu.
Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out. Come on.
And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
At the plate now, James McCann. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Adam Engel, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. From the stretch.
1-1. You got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Third inning, no score to this point. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Danny Mendick. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, number 7. Short field, 10.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Has a look, now the pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front, 2-0. So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Ball even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Mookie Betts. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1.
Hey!
Push softly over toward the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for an out.
The first Gonzalez, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 out with the man at first. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Yoan Moncada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Encarnacion, 37 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Popped him up. Grandal has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're up 2-0. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Got him.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 15 long balls and 31 RBIs. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Yastrzemski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Gonzalez looks in. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, James McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
McCann.
First offering on its way.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-0. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Adam Engel. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
No, that's down. Ball, that's inside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leori Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. In now, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Sky Sox, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Popped him up. Moncada has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Delino.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's
2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes.
Hey!
One out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Danny Mendick. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Danny Mendick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two-0 count. The pitch hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it to second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ground ball left side. Moncada gloves it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Another payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Gonzalez steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Tyler Duffy is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Tyler Duffy.
Settling in now, Yoan Moncada. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down. What are you, crazy, bro?
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Hey! Count this ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Edwin Encarnacion now. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's 3 for 15. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Jose Abreu. Fouled off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Last half of the 7th here. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Good go. The count is 1-2.
And right into the shift, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Rendon on his way to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. No one out with a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's the 2-1. Nope. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Here it is on 3-1. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line. And this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Jimmy Cordero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The designated hitter.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another try at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Moncada has it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. In now, Luke Voigt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hit hard but foul. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Delino DeShields. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Engel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Pat Venditti has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now in the box, James McCann. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And the pitch. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. One and 0. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jay Spry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Jay Spry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The shortstop, Bo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, upstairs.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2. He's taken high above the zone. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1.
Look out, 21.
2-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Michael Lorenzen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Danny Mendick. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The second baseman, Danny Mendick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And now pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 88.
So here's Yoan Moncada. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On he pops it up. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Jose Alvarado takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
One and 1. Here it is.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Sox get one on the RBI double. Home half of the ninth coming up. It's now 3-2 Southsiders. Luis Robert remains in the game, batting eighth and manning left field.
Now playing left field, number 88.
Alex Colomé comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. At the plate, Anthony Rendon has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Anthony
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Moncada fields it cleanly on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Moncada in foul ground, but this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Shot back up the middle, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jace Fry gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Alex Colomé closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.